ever dreamed of opening a store, but weren't quite sure you could do it? You keep asking yourself, will I make enough money to cover rent? Is the neighborhood a good fit for me? Does the market really want my product? Basically, how can I keep from failing? While these are vital questions to ask, sometimes you just have to go with your gut and jump both feet in. This weekend, we had the opportunity to catch up with 3 store owners who have the chance to test their ideas by becoming part of the funky fresh Hyde Park shopping scene for about 3 months. These pop-up shops are an initiative by the University of Chicago. The program allows store owners to test the market and find out if their retail store is a good fit for newly vacated spaces in the neighborhood. With the help of the university, retail owners pop up in vacant spots. If they like it, they're invited to stay. We were able to talk to Ukrainian village-based Anastasia Chazka of Anastasia Boutique. Here's some first-hand insights from a great store owner about taking a huge leap and retailing a pop-up.
Anastasia Boutique, first of all, there's a permanent location in Ukrainian village. So I design all the clothes, they're all produced locally in Chicago, and then we carry other local accessory designers like purses, jewelry, anything else. All the designs are either by me or also another clothing designer in the store as well. My favorite designer is John Galliano. Full-time for 5 years, I've been designing clothes and selling them. Before that, I worked in New York and I interned with Anna Sui and Betsy Johnson. And then I moved to Chicago and I started my own business. My first store was in Hyde Park on Division Street. And then I opened my second store in Ukrainian Village, which is like 3 blocks away from the old store. And that store's on a corner, so I love the store in Hyde Park, so it's on a corner as well. So this past summer, I actually did a handful of pop-up shops. I did one at Block 37 and I did one at Lollapalooza. And I really like the idea of like popping up temporarily, kind of checking out a market, seeing what it's like, finding new people, like introducing your brand to new people, looking for people to stay permanently. So I think their way of doing that is for people to test it out with a pop-up shop. So we're here for technically 3 months to pop up a shop, pop up the Anastasia shop. So we'll be open today, which is November 8th, through Christmas Eve. And then at that point, we'll see how the winter treats us here in Chicago for January to see if it's open or not. I mean, maybe a little bit of both, because obviously you're only going to get somewhere if you try really hard and, you put in all those hours and you make all those connections and networking. I think a lot of it in life is who you know and being at the right place at the right time, not necessarily like how good you are at something or you have the best concept in the world. I mean, it's a lot about getting yourself on the right platform at the right time within any industry. I mean, a lot of people could do the jobs or the things that some of these big people do, but they just, right place, right time, right people, right money, right financing, stuff like that will put you where you need to be. What we want right now is just exposure. We're always looking for that exposure, and then we're looking to grow. So we're like starting to reach out for like financing to be able to have stores in different cities or promote the brand more for just like awareness of the brand. I'm Anastasia Chazka, and this is the Anastasia Boutique.
Anastasia's temporary location is at 1500 East 53rd Street. Other stores include Neighborly, just 2 doors down at 1506 East 53rd Street, which sells locally produced, eco-friendly home goods and furniture. And Meadowlark, a vintage and modern clothing boutique from local designers at 1457 East 53rd Street. I know you're probably thinking they got a lucky break. Well, that's part of the truth. The other part of the truth is that they took the lucky break. Any one of them could have turned down the offer to pop up and continued on. But in taking the risk to try something new, they just might be embarking on a completely new and exciting journey that could quite possibly change their lives or someone else's. Below this video, you will find information for retailing opportunities in Hyde Park. The Moonrose Agency can even help you design one. If you don't live in Chicago but are looking to retail a pop-up, there's a good chance that your neighborhood chamber of commerce or business association may have a program or be willing to start one. That's all for today. We'll see you on our next Mindful Moment.